Greetings everyone. Today I have a video for you about how to level up your characters fast. Now, there's a bit of a caveat with this, with that being you already have to have one character that you've invested into, and you need to use that character to kind of finish the story quest, right? As long as you finish the story quest, this method becomes available to you. Just a few things to consider though. If you have a character who you've invested into, you have some of the gear on them, just bring that gear over to whichever character you're using currently. It's in this game it's very easy to use gear across like multiple characters, even the weapons, the echoes, everything, except for like the armor pieces which give small stat boost, so it doesn't really matter. So what you want to do is you want to equip the best potions you currently have, you want to get all the best accessories, put in as many echoes as you can. You don't need to have everything leveled, right? There is some unleveled stuff that I'm currently using. I don't even have all the slots filled because right now my Senja does not have enough capacity. So that's the goal. I want to try to level her up and see where we can go from here, right? Now, one thing you need to do for this method is you need to reduce the difficulty to story, which is the lowest, right? The reason for this is the higher difficulty levels do not really give you any additional rewards or any additional XP, so there's no need to make this more difficult for you. If you just want to grind levels very quickly to get your characters to a point where you can actually start shaping their builds, this is the best way to do it. So you just simply reduce the difficulty. Now, what we need to do is we need to go to Mythic Hunts. This again unlocks once you've finished your main story quest. You come over to the screen and you go for the Wormwood boss fight. Do not apply any other modifiers. You do not want to make it more difficult for yourself. Wormwood boss fight though is a fight which I've noticed is giving a lot of XP, more XP compared to some of the other mythic fights. I'm going to try to go through all of the fights to see like XP wise what is the best one, but this one gives you a lot of XP, and I'm talking like around 38,000 XP per fight.
Be cautious.
And the fight by itself is not very difficult as long as you're careful, as long as you have your potions. Just try not to stand in the laser beam too much and you will be fine. So we're gonna try and give this a quick one.
This'll be fun.
So I'm gonna charge up my things. Charge it up again. Now I have full bonus. You just start spamming your abilities as much as you can. Keep the passive up as much as possible. That will be the goal here. Definitely keep an eye out for your health bar. See if it needs replenishing at certain points in time. As soon as the laser beam gets here, we run out.
Cheer for your champion.
Heal up. Boom.
It's over for you.
Take damage. Nice. The boss fight is done. As you can see, I leveled up pretty quickly. I went from 13 to 15. That's like 2 levels in one fight. You also get a lot of nice rewards, some of which include like endgame weapons. There's some endgame resources. As you can see, this is a level 35 Nightshade. So when you've just finished the story, this is a very nice way to farm some nice resources and some nice weapons. Now that the hunt is complete, we look and we get 38,000 XP. We get some items as well. There's some cosmetics, there's some endgame resources, there's weapons. So this, if you do this repeatedly, as you can see, we barely did it in like a couple of minutes. It was a very quick fight. You just keep stacking this repeatedly and you will be good to go. One more thing, it's entirely possible that there's just one character you like and you like them a lot. In my case, that character happens to be Venomous, right? So this is the character I've like invested in the most. I'm still trying to get her to like a higher power rating and get all the right accessories, all the right armor sets and stuff. But let's say I just want to play Venomous and this is the character that I want to use. You still have an option to like upgrade your other characters passively. And the way to do that is to use the caches that you get. So as you can see, this is a Wayfinder resonance cache, right? What will end up happening is, as and when you keep playing your max level characters, after accumulating certain amount of XP, you start getting these caches. So you can just go to, you can, whichever character you want to level up. Say in my case, that's Senja.
Show
I
me a
select
foe
Senja.
who's
I
worthy.
go to my inventory. I go to this upgrade screen and I just click on this, right? So each one gives me a certain amount of XP. You can stack a lot of these. I've just used mine recently, which is why I only have one. But you can do that and you have a chunk of XP, right? So that way, even if you don't want to play the other characters, let's say while they are low level, you don't like the idea of doing that. There's one character you really like though, keep playing as them. It might not be as efficient as doing this farm directly using the character you want to level up, but you can still accumulate these caches in the background and then use them to level up all your other secondary characters whenever you need to. So that'll be it for now. If there's any questions or any other things that you might want to know about this leveling up process, please feel free to let me know. I'll also see if there's a further optimized way to level up, either through Mythicons or through some of the expeditions. That's still something in progress. That's still something I'm working on. But for now, that'll be it. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.